guys. Hello, YouTube people. All right. So today was an interesting day. This is like so weird to finally live through, I guess, the first day since they started to do rate hikes. So was it like 2022 since the Fed decided to begin rate hikes? We pretty much had a rate hike every single FOMC meeting ever since they began. And this is the first time. This is the first FOMC meeting where they decided to skip the hike. So definitely a day for celebration. And the markets are happy. I mean, I think we're seeing an all-time high today. I definitely saw the new all-time high, even though it's only like $427, I think. This is the all-time high for Nvidia. And I thought that I would have to wait like a couple more months to see that. So definitely really happy about that one because obviously I did get in on Nvidia a little bit. Once again, for those of you guys that are interested in my trades, I know not everybody is or doesn't want to pay for trades, or seeing somebody's trades. I don't teach you guys how to trade or anything like that. I don't give out financial advice, but I do have a lot of people asking me about my trades. So if you're interested, check out my links down in the description below. And you'll be able to find my trades posted on 2 platforms. For those of you guys that are interested in free stocks, obviously Webull, MOOMOO, link down below. They're giving away 12 to 15 free stocks depending on which company you want to go with. Look at the requirements, and hopefully you get some good stocks with that one. So definitely check those out. Sorry, I'm gonna be on my laptop while I'm chatting with you guys through Twitch and on YouTube. So anyways, right now the belief is over 60% think that the next FOMC meeting, which is in July, there's 60% chance that they're going to raise rates by another 25 basis points, which I find funny because Jerome Powell literally said that they're going to make a live decision on the next FOMC meeting. So it'll be, if it's a live decision, it's made right there and then in July at the FOMC meeting, kind of like you made the decision today not to do, or they made the decision today not to do rate hikes. So I always just kind of find it funny whenever these experts come up with these like analysis of the percentage of the possibility that they're going to do rate hikes. And right now the current belief is about 60% they're going to do a rate hike, and it's about 60% for July. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below or on the live stream right now. I feel like if they already did a pause this time, unless something crazy happens, wouldn't it make more sense to just like pause? But it's nice that they're like, hey, you know, maybe we're going to do rate hikes just to kind of like still instill some fear into the market, kind of let everybody know that they're in control, and that whenever they feel like it, they could just kind of make the markets drop again. Because obviously today the markets can rally, and come July, if they're like, hey, you know what, let's make the markets drop again, they have full control. Like they could just do a complete 180 on everybody. Everyone's expecting possibly 60% chance that they're going to do a rate hike of 25 basis points, or just nothing, right? Or like obviously a lot of people that are bullish hope that they're just going to do pause, and then possibly some market cuts. I think I tweeted about this on my Twitter, that the Bank of America CEO pretty much said that their team analyzes that by next year, sometime around March, we might be seeing market cuts. Federal rate hike cuts. What I got was pause 2 or 3 more hikes down the road, Dan says. So yeah, from Bank of America, this is like this week's information. He pretty much, the CEO said that their team analysis is that there could possibly be rate hikes or pauses, but really there won't be any rate cuts until next year, like March. And then even after they do rate cuts in March, it doesn't mean that it's over. It doesn't mean that they think that the inflation rate, which is currently at around 4%, is going to be down to 2%, which is their kind of like magic number that they want to go for, right? We always hear that they want to bring markets back down to like 2% inflation, which is the proper number, because you don't want no inflation, because then the economy is pretty much like not moving, and that's also not good. So we'll see. I feel like nobody really knows what they're talking about. Like we're all just kind of guessing, but it helps with this whole narrative, I feel like, to come up with this 0 interest rate hike today. and later on kind of instill the fear of like, hey, you know, we could raise rates in the future, but we're not telling you, but we're going to decide in July. I'm going to think of this as bullish. I personally think of this as bullish. I don't think we're going to see all-time lows, to be honest. Like, I don't know when is the next time I'm going to see Tesla in my lifetime at like $100, unless they're going to do more splits in the future. So, but if it does go down to $100, I know I'm going to buy more because I definitely feel like I got out way too early. My Patreon members and my OF members already know about this, but I got out of my Tesla position way too soon. I definitely regret that, but it's all good. Green is green. Still got out in the green. If I could stay longer, if I could stay in honestly now with the price point that I bought in, I wish that I just honestly held on to it till the end. And by the end, I mean like probably never let it go. It's hard though. Like looking back at my trades, and this is just I guess like a little reflection, I feel like in my last 2-3 years of trading, I never regret selling, but then at the same time, after I sell, almost always after I sell, majority of the stocks that I hold will keep going higher. So it's like I never regret selling, but it always hurts to look back and be like, oh, the money I could have made. So now I'm challenging myself. Like every time I sell, I hate it. Like it's literally training myself to do the opposite of what I really want to do, which is kind of like diamond hand everything. But knowing that I didn't let go of enough things throughout 2021, that really taught me a lesson of it's okay to let go sometimes. This is like my new like motto in life. It's okay to let go of things. Not just stocks and crypto, but also like relationships and just people and just like stupid things that people say or whatever. Anything that bothers you basically, like a stock, like a person, it's all good to just let them go, let them out of your hair. I feel like it's just overall better for your aura, better for your life when you let things just out of the way. And if it's meant to be, it will come back. Meaning if the stock is meant to be, it will maybe go fall back down and then you can purchase it again in the future. I did tweet about NEO recently. I don't always tweet about stuff that I'm buying. Sometimes I just tweet about stuff just because I find it interesting. But I was amazed that NEO got back down to the price that I purchased it for back in 2020. Yes, I got in on NEO first around 2020, I think around $6, and it shot all the way up to like $60. I don't know if you guys remember that. Obviously I wasn't smart enough to sell it at 60, but I think I cashed out around $25 to $30. So luckily, way before it crashed back down to $6. Now it was recently around $6 to $7 again. And I feel like everything's just kind of following Tesla because obviously Tesla's on this, a lot of people believe it's on a recovery path, not really just rallying. Like, because a lot of people think that Tesla's rallying, just like Nvidia and Apple and all these other stocks, but Apple and Nvidia are reaching new all-time highs. They beat out 2021. Tesla, not so much. Like, Tesla's still far from like $400. It's all-time high in the past. So Tesla still kind of has a ways to go. Right now could honestly just be their recovery back to near their all-time high. So I'm kind of excited for Tesla. I think that right now, if they do well in their recovery mode and they get back up to like, I don't know, around $400 or something, they would be good if they could recover to like $350, closer to $400, and then kind of throw in the good news. The good news being hopefully that Cybertruck has a date, has an actual date to be delivered to your home, because I know so many people are excited about Cybertrucks. I know I am, but like there's just no dates and things always, this is not new. I feel like with Elon Musk, unfortunately, like things do just get, hold on, can't like making mistakes. Things do just get pushed back, but it's cool. I think anybody who is a long-term investor, a long-term believer in Tesla is okay with waiting. I mean, I didn't even get my, what is it? The burnt perfume, the burnt cologne. I don't even know what I bought. I bought the Elon Musk. the perfume. But I've been waiting for that forever. I keep getting emails saying like, okay, it's on the way. Like, thanks for your patience, blah, blah, blah. But that, I think I purchased that like last year or something. I forgot, honestly. But I'm not surprised. This is just, I think, unfortunately, an Elon thing. But again, people who are long-term investors or just believers of Elon Musk are okay with the wait. Tesla will 100. Hi there, Bardistas. 100 create new highs. All other EV cars are now converting to use Tesla. Yes, it's nice that a lot of companies now are, or maybe they're not being nice. They just kind of can't come up with enough charging stations themselves. What is it? I think it's General Motors, right? It's GM who decided to work with Tesla charging stations. So their General Motor cars, they can go and drive up to I guess, any Tesla stations and charge. I think it only makes sense, honestly, for everybody to share in the future. It doesn't make sense like I have to go, because you know, like with gas stations, you could go to any gas stations, any brand. Granted, there's no like Tesla gas station or like BMW gas stations or whatever, but it only makes sense, and I think it's just better for the overall EV economy for all of them obviously to work together, and for, you know, in the future, I don't know if GM decides to create their own little charging stations. There are little power up stations for, you know, Tesla to be able to also go there and charge their cars. I think that's just probably the best route for everybody, to make it easier, more accessible to everyone. It doesn't really make sense for people to expect everyone to be able, like, especially people who live in apartments and stuff, to expect everybody to be able to like get a charging port when they're charging at home, which is ideal. And a lot of what happens when people live in California and have Teslas and own a house, just much harder, obviously, with apartments. So yeah, line a second. Sorry, I'm like looking on the laptop because doing other work on my laptop. But I hope you guys are doing well. I know I haven't been updating you guys like with trades and stuff, but I have always been just like watching stocks and crypto. And crypto, oh my god, is doing so bad. For those of you guys that did sign up through Webull with me, in case you didn't see the update, I do want to tell you once again that Webull is going to be launching like a separate crypto app. I got the email for that. So basically, if you have crypto with Webull and you don't want Webull to move your crypto onto a separate app, then you can just pretty much sell off all your positions, liquidate it, get it into cash if that you're not comfortable with that. But basically, I got a message from Webull, and again, do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. And they said that they want to separate the app. So then the Webull app that you currently have is going to be all just stocks, and then all of the crypto is going to go onto this other app, but they don't need you to do anything if you do want to hold on to it. And thank you, Bardistas. I know, it's very cute. I didn't really feel comfortable. Like, I don't want my crypto to be on a separate app or to be moved over. So I kind of drained everything on my Webull account with crypto. But then again, today, obviously with the crypto dip, and I no longer have any cash on like Coinbase. I don't use Binance. You guys know that I'm not on any of these other crypto exchanges. So I was like, I know I said I wouldn't buy any more crypto. And I didn't want to do it on Robinhood, so I just ended up getting it on Webull. So I still got a little bit on Webull if I'm forced to, like, well, if they end up moving it. I think they do it on June 19th, but if they end up moving my crypto over to Webull, then like to the second Webull crypto app, then sure, whatever. I hope everything works out. I believe in screenshots. So if you're like a little bit worried about anything, I highly recommend you with any apps out there, obviously just like take your screenshots, know what's yours. Doesn't hurt. So yeah, got a little bit of crypto today. Couldn't help myself. I think I kind of jinxed it too. Like 2 days ago, I literally thought to myself, I'm like, Doge is around like 6.2 cents for like the last couple of days. And I'm like, man, if it goes down to a new all-time low, like if it reaches 4 cents or if it reaches like 5 cents, like I would totally buy. And there, I'm sorry guys. Then we reached below 6 cents for Dogecoin. everything else also fell. ApeCoin. I really wanted to buy ApeCoin, but even on Webull right now, it's saying that it's only allowing like liquidating positions, so it wouldn't let me buy anymore. Yeah, so I couldn't get any more ApeCoin, but ApeCoin, my goodness, it was I mean, I think it is. It's $2. Or earlier when I checked, I can't check it right now because I'm streaming with you guys on my phone. Still did not get my YouTube situation figured out. Thank you for those of you that have been asking for your concerns on what's going on with like my YouTube. But for those of you guys that are new here, I'm currently streaming on The Luci Show, which is my second channel on YouTube. Main channel on YouTube got deleted like over 2 months ago. I'm still waiting for Living with Lucy, my main channel, to hopefully come back to me. They still didn't say no to me yet as to my appeal. Me saying that I absolutely did nothing wrong, which I know I didn't. I didn't break any rules on the video that they told me that I did break community guidelines on. So I'm really just waiting for an answer. We'll see. So it's been kind of messy, not gonna lie. My life's been kind of a mess, and I'm like posting videos that I would have posted on my main channel, now on my second channel. And originally I wasn't doing that because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a mess. What if I get my main channel back? Now I just don't care. I'm just gonna think of it as like, okay, whatever. They may never give me back my main channel. I'll just have to do live streams like this forever on my phone. So I've just been posting whatever videos that I would have posted on my main channel on like random playlists now on this channel, but it's all good. Hi there, JJJJ. But it's all good. Life, it is what it is. You just kind of gonna have to go along with whatever curveballs that life throws at you. And sorry, hold on. But I've been having fun. I've been having fun learning other things, picking up some side projects, and it's been very good. I'm sorry that it's kind of taken away, again, time from like videos. That's why I have to just pick one. Hi there, Diamond Hand 69. It's taken away some time. I feel like these new things that I'm doing, and also just real life stuff that you guys already know about. I told you that I do real estate as well. A lot of things have been taking up more of my time, but it's for the overall well-being of my pockets. And I think even though I'm not doing as much streams maybe per se, I am trying to put out videos still. So again, I just do what I like, and I feel like I'm always going to enjoy just making content. I don't see myself as an influencer or anything like that in any way. I just see myself as somebody who enjoys publicly creating videos and content, luckily monetizing off of it. But honestly, even if I wasn't, I think I would just continue to do this because this is just something that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about if I make a video and it makes someone laugh or learn something, I'm happy. I'm good. I feel like that's like the only real input and like footprint I can really leave behind, because I'm not doing anything like, I don't know, building rockets to space like Elon Musk. So we do the small things that we can do in life. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah, so I think today the major pump, honestly, and especially all these blue chip stocks like Nvidia reaching new all-time highs, is based off the fact that everyone's happy that this is the first time we have gotten a pause in the rate hikes. Will this last though? Time will tell. I mean, we don't have markets on Juneteenth, so on Monday next week we have 2 more days in the market, Thursday, Friday. So I guess we're really gonna have to see what happens. Oh, continue to be awesome. Thank you so much, Diamond Hand 69. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. Oh, I can't believe it. Time just flies by so quickly. I cannot believe we're like midway 2023. I'm so excited for 2024. I cannot tell you guys, because I've given myself a timeline, and I know it's very crazy that I'll probably look back at this, and by 2025, I guess I'll figure it out and I'll know if this was like the worst financial mistake I've ever made in my life or the best decision I've ever made in my life. So far, it looks like the worst financial decision I've ever made in my life, simply because obviously you guys know I didn't sell my Dogecoin at 2021. And a lot of my other crypto positions through 2022 that I purchased, and 2021, and even some in 2020. So by being Diamond Hands, I will only know because I'm giving myself till 2025. I will only know in 2025 when I finally decide to close down a lot of my crypto positions by then, and whether it's doing well or doing badly. Like if it's doing really well, let's say like before the end of this year, then I'm still going to clear out some positions. But if nothing moves, and like Bitcoin today, I think it hit like, I don't know, like $25,000 or something. If Bitcoin is still at like $25,000 in 2025, which is not what I'm hoping for any of the cryptos, and I think like Ethereum today was around 1,600 something. So like if all of this stuff stays stuck, all the cryptos right now at its terrible positions now. Actually, not that terrible, because honestly, if you bought like a year ago from now, you're still like way up. Except for the time that Bitcoin hit like 16,000, then you would have been better off selling at the all-time high back in like 2017, you know? But whatever. Let's just say if everything stays stuck at this current point by 2025, like either mid or the end of 2025, I think I'm just gonna have to give up. But then when I give up, I hope I can pull everything out and still be in the green like I am now. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be like a very emotional time for me, I think, by 2025. I hope once again that I do not have to part ways exactly around 2025. But if the prophecy is true and the previous charts, and as you can see in 2017, things were doing really well. 2021, things were doing really, really well. Every 4-year interval, if by 2025 things are not doing well and the charts don't add up anymore, I don't think I'm gonna wait another 4 years till 2029. Could it? Could it possibly do well in 2029? Yes, because you never know with these things. It could have skipped out on 1 year and then do well the next 4-year interval. But I think I just will be mentally done with it. Like, I don't think I'm going to believe in crypto if it breaks like this 4-year interval that I honestly never really wanted to buy into in the first place. Right? I remember people telling me that, like, oh, just drop it because it's not going to do well for the next 3 years, you know, like starting 2021. They were like, oh, you should have sold at that time because it's not doing well, and it's going to be downslope from here until like the year 2024, 2025. And I was like, I don't believe in that. Like, why would I believe in like a 4-year interval? I'm like, if that's the case, like, why would anybody work? You could just keep buying into it. So I still stick with like my original belief, which is, even if, let's say, Bitcoin reaches like $100,000 by like 2024, 2025, I don't think it's going to be like this forever. Like, you know, like till the end of time, for the next 100 years, like every 4 years, you're going to see Bitcoin rise to like a crazy new all-time high that's like possibly 50% to 100% higher than their last 4-year interval. That's just my personal take on it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you believe in this whole 4-year cycle thing and what you're doing. But I'm choosing to believe it because I already stayed in it for way too long. And 2025 would probably be like my end. Yeah, like just the last straw. And it would definitely, it would hurt though, because I feel like I have so much money in it that it would have made more sense to put it in like a CD, anything, even like an ETF. And you guys know I don't even like ETFs, just or doing my regular day trades and whatnot. Honestly, it would have been so much better. I believe in the halving cycle. Can you expand on that? Hi there, Luke's Car and Stocks. Lucy is still my one true love despite the Doge pump. The Doge pump. I don't think you mean the Doge dump right now, because I think it's more of a dump than anything. But yeah, I just think it's, I mean, it didn't really even make sense. I mean, did everybody just like pull out all their money today and then decide to throw it, like pull out all their crypto money? Makes the rewards and miners get cut half in every 4 years. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why it's down today. Let me know if you have some reasoning for why everything just decided to like drop after the FOMC meeting and after stock rise. The only thing I can come up with is maybe everyone's just gone so cuckoo in the head right now to like buy a bunch of stocks because they think the market's just going to go and ride to the moon right now in terms of stocks. And also with just like the news, the SEC investigations, like Binance and Coinbase, that maybe people are just like all of a sudden losing all this hope in crypto. And so they're pulling out all this money from crypto and then all of a sudden throwing it into stocks. Like, besides that, I don't really get why everything just kind of tanked so badly. I guess there's also no like great catalyst for crypto doing well. So maybe it's just kind of like everything crossing today, and that's why it's down. I also believe that this could be the end of crypto doing badly if everyone's making more money. Oh, thanks, Luke's Garden Stocks. Thank you for the super chat. I love you, me and you to the moon. All right, me and your stock trading portfolios to the moon. Absolutely. But yeah, I feel like we could possibly still see crypto. I think maybe this is just me being an optimist forever. But think about it. Like, if stocks is doing really, really well, people make more money from stocks. And then tech companies end up having more of a budget to work on their AR, VR realities, possibly creating goggles. And I don't know, that I think everyone's waiting for that glove thing, like from like sci-fi films, also like a glove thingy too. But yeah, like as these tech companies are going to invest more money into everything that Apple's doing right now with augmented reality, virtual reality, and then metaverse, I do believe will eventually make a comeback. I personally think that it will. Once the metaverse and AI rises together, I just can't help but see crypto as a part of that, and just like blockchain within all of that. And then eventually, I don't know if for you folks who do have NFTs, I don't have any NFTs that I paid money for. Any like monkeys or apes or whatever the heck. But maybe they'll be like last in the pyramid of the rise, right? I hope. I hope for all that have invested and lost a bunch of money that, you know, you guys are gonna hopefully get it back later on. But yeah, I think this is good. Like, even though things are dropping right now for crypto, it could be momentary. Like, things could still do well later on. Thank you, goals. Yes, it's my besties. This one's my favorite. Cartman will always be my fave. So yeah, I'm hopeful for the future, even though today is kind of a bummer for people who bought a lot in the last couple of days for crypto. It is what it is. You always got to have another bag stuffed away somewhere to help you buy the dips when the dips happen. And today, unfortunately, is another dippity doo day. I don't know what happened with Tesla, actually. I don't know if Tesla was up or down today, because I was really only looking at like Apple, and Apple was doing good. Actually, let's take a look. Also, Netflix. I'm not, like, full disclosure, I did not buy more Netflix, but I always told you guys I'm a believer in Netflix just because of like purely how good they are at like all their documentaries and their original series. Not everything I like, but they do a good job on like Netflix original stuff. So I believe in AMC still lasting and Netflix, which is funny because it's totally different. But Netflix, I received, I don't know about you guys, but I got that notice. I got a notice at home. It was like less than 2 weeks ago. It just popped up on like my TV. I was watching, I think, like Bridgerton, and they were like, we detect that this is not your device. And I was like, the heck? That is my device. And then they're like, are you possibly on vacation? And then I was like, I was just too annoyed to fill out anything else. I was like, yeah, I'm on vacation. I mean, technically I am on a vacation for like the last 3 years. And then I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I just put that I was on like vacation, and then I've been using my Netflix on this device ever since. It didn't really ask me anything else, but then sometimes I go on my laptop and use it anyways. But I know I'm not breaking any rules because I'm literally like the only person using my account. I'm not sharing passwords or anything, but they like even crack down on me, who is not even sharing my accounts with like anybody. And I read that because of the crackdowns, like Netflix are getting more subscription. So good for Netflix. Good for Netflix. I feel like especially with like just the rise of AI and everything getting better and faster, crackdowns would just be easier. So like whatever access you're getting now with whatever software or any subscriptions you're using, I personally feel like it's more going to go so the route of like Netflix. I think all these companies are going to make it harder for us. All these companies are going to either price up their programs, or just make sure that like, you know, y'all can't share your passwords anymore. I definitely believe that this is the route that it's headed, just because like with the advancement of technology, security gets better au naturel. So yeah, this is unfortunately like just where we're all headed, but no worries. Apparently now, at least in California, I heard that the minimum wage just keeps going up, and along with like many other countries. So if the minimum wage continues to go up, we will hopefully all overall as a society make more money to pay for these advanced fees, and then no more sharing Netflix and whatnot. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this stream. I gotta focus on my other stuff, which is slowing down my Wi-Fi, I feel like, doing the stream. But I appreciate all of you guys. Have a lovely day. Good luck in your stocks and your trades. Check out my links down below if you're interested in some free stocks with Webull or MOOMOO, which are giving away 12 free stocks and up if you open up a new account using my link down below. And yeah, see you guys soon. I'm sure I'll show up on one of your short videos soon. Peace.